Hello, people of Earth. It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. And today we are continuing our adventures as the booker, general manager, and occasional participant in strong style wrestling as we continue some Wrestling Empire. But before I get to that, I'd like to say hello to everybody in chat or checking us out on VOD, no matter who, what, where, when, why, or how you happen to be in this great big old world of ours. We are happy to have you with us. We hope the day finds you well. And hey, shout out to Uwu there for the bits. Thank you so much. Before we get to the game, though, it's time for that fantastic new segment that is sweeping the nation. Are you living that dream? Is it more than it seems? Is it cookies and cream? What's the snack of the stream? Snack of the stream. Thank you so much for asking. Today's snack of the stream is freeze-dried strawberries. They turn into like a hard candy. They're delicious. You hear them rattling around a little bit. Let me knock them together. It's like strawberry hard candy made out of just a strawberry that they, I guess, dehydrate. I will rehydrate it with my face. Face rehydration. Okay. Let's check out where we are. Oh. What do I remember from last time? We just defeated Federation Online in like a promotional battle. That happened right here. Yeah, an inter-promotional contest in the Southeast USA where we got 11,000 fans, our highest attendance ever. So we just moved over a little bit to the Southwest in front of 3,100 at present. But let me just check the map here. So they hate intruders and love cages. We're trying to take over the US overall. Okay. We can do this. We need more than, I think that's a 4-point something. Okay. Now, the object of today's booking is not only to, like, you know, outdraw the previous tenants. Or I guess the previous tenant. They sort of own the territory, quote unquote, if you have the highest attendance. So try to get the highest draw here. And I'm also trying to lessen the amount of money I spend each week because I have a huge roster. I'm paying them well, but I'm trying to find my way to like making a little bit of money every week. Oh, what's going on, Hoo? Thanks very much for that's very nice of you to say. So we have some stuff pre-booked. One who has a newborn kitten. Aw, cute. Post pictures. Post pictures. So we're here down on the floor, making sure it was okay. So this territory says it loves cages and hates intruders. So we're going to do a special all cage match edition of the first TV show of the week. Let's try to think of some... What the heck? I didn't say that. Do they like this ring? I don't remember doing that. There we go. Square that out. Oh, blue steel. That's so loud. Okay. We're going to do that, but we're going to go ahead and crank the ring as big as possible to give them a little more space inside that cage. First fall wins. Best of 3. Most falls. Last fall. Elimination. Aimless. Interesting. No, oh wait, hang on. No falls. First wrestler to escape to the outside wins. Okay, so no other stoppage of any kind, no falls. First fall wins, and the way to win is to climb the cage. I'm gonna go with that. Hardcore rules, not that that really matters. And then here we'll do props, inside the ring, furniture outside the ring. Okay. And then, oh my, the cast of characters for this one. Ooh, looks like Edge and Bray Wyatt are pretty beat up. All right, that's going to adjust my plans a little bit. I was going to do Cody and Edge in a rematch for the TV title in the main event, but if they are hurt, I'll maybe have the new tag team champions defend their belts instead. Okay, so I want to start things off with Matt Hardy trying to stick up for his brother, who's now lost 2 hair versus hair matches. So they are feuding with Jerry Lynn and Kevin Owens. The new F&KO show. We're gonna have Tony Khan can referee this one. Okay, so this is Matt Hardy, Jerry Lynn. There's gonna be props Let's call them. Let's do a dozen. There's going to be a dozen weapons in the ring. A bunch of stuff outside. If I did this right, it's the only way to win is to escape to the outside. So I'm going to go lenient with the rule set. Not that that really matters. Falls only count inside the ring. The only thing to do is, like, get out of the cage, right? So, in the classic arena, in front of 3,100 people. Oof, don't want it backstage. I will do one of the cage matches at a weird spot, just for funsies. Can't have it here. There is no ring. Can't have a ring. Can't have a ring. Can have one in the airport. Indoor, outdoor. Where's the new one? I thought there was like an extreme arena or something like that. Indoor, outdoor, classic. Maybe that's it. Maybe the classic one's the one I'm thinking of. Nope. Huh. Oh well. Don't really need a script for it. It is a grudge match. Well, maybe I can... Arguments. It's not another hair versus hair. Technically, they have been losing, so I'll say that Matt Hardy vows not to lose to Jerry Lynn again. Technically, the Hardys have been losing this feud. So that's my Matt Hardy Jerry Lynn match I wanted to run. Rules are in place, arena's set up, script is set. We're going to go ahead and load this bad boy. Alright, first match of the day. Here we go. Steel cage escape to victory. Jerry Lynn with tag team partner Kevin Owens head to the ring. Owens is going to have to hang out outside the cage. I don't know how they get in the cage to even start the match. Do they have to climb their way in? That's a yes. Big stadium. They congratulate each other on getting over the cage. Here comes Matt with Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy hiding his embarrassing haircut with that baseball cap. This is a one-on-one contest, but they are in the midst of a tag team feud as Bray Wyatt and Kylie Barrier are on the commentary desk. Oh yeah, I'm in charge of camera. Camera and commentary during the matches. You may have won last time, Jerry Lynn, but one win doesn't mean anything in this business. If anything, I know what to expect this time, and I won't allow the same thing to happen again! Ding, ding, ding. Get Kevin Owens out of there. Get Jeff Hardy out of there. Jeff Hardy isn't already out of there. Ref, get Owens out of there. Oh, gut wrench onto that bit of... That looks like a stepladder, not a full one. There goes Owens. Get out of there. Get. There we go. We want a fair contest here. Look how fast it's going up because they're in a cage match. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All the moves! Action starting fast and furious. Back and forth they go. Oh, just trading blows. Center of the ring now. Overhead with the belly to belly. Almost a Northern Lights from Hardy there. Oh, straight to the throat. May have busted him open. Running sunset flip into the corner. No pinfalls or submissions in this matchup. The only way to win is to escape the cage, and up goes Jerry Lynn. Try to win this thing early. Can't get up. He's struggling. Matt shaking the cage. It's not helping. Jerry Lynn's escaping within a minute. What a disappointing match. And it's over. All right, so on the first attempt to escape the cage, he immediately escapes the cage. Woo! A completely forgettable steel cage escape to victory match. So we'll never have that as the way to win a match again. They'll just have, they've not been affected at all. Yay, way to go. Kevin Owens is happy. Okay, so starting not great. We're going to keep rocking and rolling here. Just a straight up matchup. Yep. Let's check the ring, make sure it's the right. Why is it getting tinier? I want to do 100% just to make the cage as big as possible too. Let's make it a different cage. Here you can go in the black cage. No count out, obviously. No stoppage. Pins or submissions inside. We're gonna do lenient so it can be hardcore. Props. Inside the ring. We'll do a dozen like last time. This one was going to be a women's match. Let's do Conrad Thompson is gonna ref it. And we'll have Velvet Sky. Actually, I had it booked later. So let's do Saraya and Holly Holm. Okay. Over here, get over here. Argument, perhaps? Drug act. Let's see. Nope. Saraya insults the audience. So Saraya is our baddie. That's fine. Rules are first one to win wins. Perfect. Pins or submissions? Perfect. There'll be a bunch of stuff inside the ring? Perfect. You know what? Pinfall only. Let's go with that. Alright. And away! Steel cage single match. Saraya versus Holly Holm. All the matches contested inside a steel cage today because that's what the territory prefers. They love cages. Let's see if they get burnt out on them. Rocka round, rocka rocka round, rocka rocka round, rocka round, rocka round. Put your microphone down. Get off of the ground. Put your microphone down. There you go. Now you're getting it. The entrance doesn't stop until they get inside the ring. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay. Like the party don't start till they walk in. Holly Holm, also sporting a microphone. Known for her turn of phrase. Her elocution. Wait for both, says Holly Holm. This is all sarcasm. I don't think I've ever heard her speak. Look at brass knuckles down there. I see. Okay, interesting angle, but can I get, like, actually into the match here? Why do we have to perform this in front of the same gormless crowd? There we go. Get in there. Get in there. Haha. I would normally give the fans a great show, but this is one place I can't wait to leave. Well, you're trapped in here until the match is over, at least. Let me handle the entertainment, Saraya. These fans will go home happy after they see me kick your ass. Bold statement, Holly Holm. And we're underway. No time limit. Pinfalls only. Weapons legal. Cage match. Try to find a nice angle here. They love cages and hate intruders. Oh, a big spear by Holm. Your submission game not going to come into play into this matchup. And it is pinfalls only. A stipulation set by Saraya. Oh! End over end goes Saraya, landing on the back of her head in that German suplex. Holm taking over. Battering her with a magazine, it looks like. An issue of Slam. Slam magazine. Back to the microphone goes Saraya, trying to talk her way out of this. No such luck. Oh. Able to get a neck breaker on Holm. Action so intense it had to be contained inside a steel cage. Apparently. Oh, into an STF. That's going to wear Saraya down, but you're not going to get the finish in this one. With any sort of submission maneuver. She's then drop-toed onto a set of brass knuckles. Oh! She's got him now. Leapfrog. The action in this game is ridiculous. Doesn't make any sense. Body slam into the armbar. That makes perfect sense. But again, no submissions in this one. Do all the damage you want to your opponent's limbs. Rip them off if you so desire. Oh, that's Power Slam magazine. Holm is tapping out. To no avail. Holm recovering now into the pile driver on Saraya. Saraya has a history of neck issues. Vicious assault by Holly Holm there. Who's now ascending to the second rope. Coming up with a shot. Don't know if she got all of that. Holly Holm, you think would be trying to protect her arm, but trying to take the offense to Saraya. Oh! Another submission hold locked in there. Home trying to fight free. Saraya taking her time here. Allowing her opponent the opportunity to get back to her feet. I don't know how wise this is. You want to capitalize. Get that 3 count. They're not paid by the hour. Oh dear! Referee throwing that weighted plate at Holly Holm there. Gut wrench turned into a head scissor takeover by Holm. Still in this fight. Conrad getting in the way. Back up to her feet, blocks that punch with a steel chair to Saraya. Smartly done. But Holly Holm manages to take her down to the mat. Just trying to wear Saraya down here. There are no submissions in this one. Just keep stretching that balloon, according to the sound effects. Oh, Holm could barely get her over. She is suffering some sort of injury to that shoulder. That much is evident. And once again, now into a sleeper now is Saraya, beating Holly Holm at her own game throughout this contest. Rolls through into a pin attempt by Holm. 2. Saraya out at 2. Had to release the hold. Diving fist off the top. Holm back up. Elbow drop, misses. Saraya trying to take advantage, can't get the pin. Center of the ring now. Ref tries to throw the soccer ball out and it bounces off the cage. I'm trying to find the right rule set to not guarantee, but like try to promote, you know, a high star rating, because that's how we grow the crowd, etc., etc. Knowing as they do that they appreciate cage matches, I at least did that. Let's take a look here. So lots of chemistry and it's balanced, but something about it is going to take time. And that's why it's slightly slower to fill the gauge up for whatever reason. Holm now wearing out Saraya with that chair. Oh God, face lock with the chair. As Conrad finds, no, still looking for bidders on that auction for that Ultimate Warrior painting. Go to savewithconrad.com to enter your bid now. Saraya's turn to tap out to no avail, as this is a pinfall only matchup. Oh, Saraya's in trouble. She's tapping with both hands. Holm is not letting go, and she doesn't have to. She's gonna rip Saraya's arms off. Just gonna hold it. Just gonna hold it until it slowly fills up to 5 stars. Saraya's still tapping, still tapping, still tapping. Nothing the ref can do. Nothing anyone can do. Good Lord, the screams of pain. And then some awkward coughing. Saraya in trouble. Still tapping. Still tapping. I don't know what we do here. How do we get him out of the hold? Ref, do anything. Hit him with anything. Bump into him a little bit. They're stuck in this submission. Saraya's just tapping furiously. Finally, Holly Holm lets go. Saraya trying to fight back from the canvas. Into a leg bar now again. No submission, so this isn't going to do anything. I mean, it's going to hurt Saraya, that's for sure, but it's not going to end the matchup in Holly Holmes' favor. Cartwheeling out of the way of that strike. Saraya able to recover. No. Go behind by Holm. Into the suplex. Into the cover now. 1, 2. No. Saraya kicks out. Somehow still fighting. Tries to clatter her with those brass knuckles to no avail. Holm getting some distance now. Firmly in command of this fight. Now feeling that adrenaline flow is Holly Holm. Into the stunner. Crawls into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Holly Holm, your victor. It's 7:02. How'd they do? How'd they do? An impeccable steel cage match. Their profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling match. Fantastic. Risen after taking part in such a compelling match. They just loved the match, everybody. Everybody loved it. You got it. Soraya Holly Holm was a banger. Guess what? More cage matches coming your way. This one is going to be in a hexagonal ring. Why? Just because. Blue steel. Just because. Okay, no time limit. Never a time limit. Time limits for chumps. I don't want to go submission only because you can get a submission on and win like immediately. Obviously no count out here. And the match I wanted to put together. Let's get Aubrey in the ring as our ref. And the match I wanted to do was Danielson. In 3, because they got left off with the last couple of shows. So let's start an argument between them so we have a little bit of something every time. A match with no pins? Strict rules, hardcore rules. Okay, Drew McIntyre relishes a match inside a steel cage. Let's do that. The rules for which are, it is a regular pinfall match. We're gonna go lenient and put the props inside the ring again. Just the 8. Well, you know what? Let's give them more. Since it's pinfall only, we'll do like 20 weapons. A bunch of weapons in the ring. First fall, just pinfalls. We're doing lenient so we can get that extra. I just feel like it helps the star rating go up faster with the weapon shots and stuff. Like the style of this game is very like loosey-goosey, attitude era type of reckless violence. So we're just sticking with that. It's of that console era for sure. A 6 Sides of Steel singles match. Here comes Bryan Danielson. No nickname needed. I don't have space to put in nicknames, I don't think. Our first match in a 6-sided ring. I'm so excited. It's not really going to factor in because you don't escape the cage or anything, but it'll at least factor in to keep them inside. Oh, there's a present. I should have customized the weapons to be exclusively presents. Maybe I'll do that for the main event. Speaking of, I gotta remember to rebook that. That's no longer a TV match, it's for the tag team titles. Tag! So that's the Dirty Heels. That's Austin Aries and Bobby Roode. That's our champs. There's nowhere to run now that I've got you locked inside this cage, Bryan Danielson. Only one of us is getting out of here in one piece, and it's not gonna be you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, but good. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Yeah, we all saw The Watchmen. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, drop kick. Through the ropes, into the ring, the 6-sided ring. Oh, Claymore kick. What a retaliation from McIntyre. Enziguri by Danielson in this pinfall only 6 Sides of Steel cage match. Sidewalk slam into the present. Don't know what weapon's in there. Oh, try to lift him a second time, nothing doing. Submission is going to wear down your opponent, but it's not going to get you the victory in this one. Oh, another pinfall only fight just to try to make sure it lasts long enough to get the star rating up. That's some soft flute jazz plays in the background. Nice German suplex by McIntyre. Just barely gets that 2 count. Danielson up right to the count of 2. Oh, spinning toe with the steel chair. Again, that's going to wear down his opponent, but it's not going to get him the victory. But if you incapacitate your opponent, probably easier to keep him down for a count of 3. You've got to figure. Into the STF by Danielson. Let's get a bird's eye view. Oh, just bowled over McIntyre in the corner. A lot of activity in this one side of the ring here. What's he doing? I think he's trying to unlace his boots. That's not very sporting. Oh, into the ankle lock. Again. It's going to hurt the man, but it's not going to win any of the match. Somehow countering it into a front face lock. Looked like he threw a cup of sweat at him. Oh, God. Danielson out with a chunk of the steel steps. Gets caught by McIntyre into the armbar. Another submission position. Well, that's a fun bird's eye view of the six-sided ring. You can see all the stuff the ref's trying to get rid of. It's all fair play in this contest. That's Bryan Danielson is saying they're down with this sort of thing. McIntyre with the present. Throws it at Danielson. Grabs a piece of steel. Steps instead. Both men at a bit of a stalemate here. Oh, he throws the chair! Knocking the steel steps into the eyes of McIntyre, who now has a pane of glass. Even the referee has a weapon. McIntyre says, bring it on! Danielson stalks his bro. Oh, he gets a pane of glass, but blocks it with the chair. Ends up in the corner. Action fast and furious in this one. Low bear hug by Drew McIntyre. Gets pulled into a pile driver, no countered. Back onto that glass. Good Lord, sitting down deep into that ankle lock again. Pick the ankle, but it's not going to win in the matchup. Fighting tooth and claw, trying to spin it back toward the center of the ring for a suplex. McIntyre counters back onto that broken glass. Oh, spears him down center of the ring. Danielson kips up to escape. Grabs the microphone, gets dumped into the glass once again. Ass over tea kettle goes Bryan Danielson. Oh! Steel steps to the back of the legs. Now to the chest. Now to the head. Danielson in a world of hurt here. McIntyre climbing between the cage and ring. Danielson's got the frame of that glass. Oh, into the double stomp. Pull him back to his feet. Enziguri by Danielson. Drew McIntyre face first into the shards of glass. Oh, both men cut, and cut badly. Worried about McIntyre's arm. After getting hit with that that frame of, used to have a pane of glass in it, but then he hits the Claymore on Danielson, slow to his feet. Obviously, after such a devastating maneuver. He's got a trophy for him. Trying to slow things down again. Gets countered. Dragged on top of the skateboard. He might tap here, but it's not going to help him. They got to get rid of that one guy in the crowd that isn't having a good time. Could you maybe go outside? And sit there and cough? That can't be a... I don't think that's a submission hold sound, but I could be wrong. It just sounds like a bored audience member. Small package by McIntyre out of nowhere! 2! No! Danielson escapes. McIntyre trying to steal it there with a technical wrestling maneuver. Gut wrench by McIntyre. Danielson can't let go of the skateboard. He gets pinned for 3. Your winner, Drew McIntyre, in a heck of a contest. Oh, and a Claymore to rub it in. Okay. An extraordinary match. Suffered considerably, losing to an inferior opponent. Okay. Oh, and now he's got something to say about it. Changing the way I conduct myself in the ring with a few new gestures. He wants to do new taunts? No problem. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. A few new gestures. Thanks for letting me express myself. Sometimes how you do something is more important than what you do. A little of both, but I absolutely see that. I absolutely see that. Okay. Well, that rebounded the card. Now let's do some more... Alright, another ladies fight. Women's match next. Go back to the wire cage. 100% on that. props going. We've got a good thing going by putting like a bunch of weapons inside the ring. Leave the furniture outside. Pinfall only also seems to help. Okay, what are we doing? Change our cast. Tony, your turn. And we were doing Velvet and Kylie, is that right? Okay, this stems from them teaming up on the last show, but then or teaming up on the pay-per-view. And then I feel like Velvet abandoned Kylie Barrier at some point in that matchup. So this is leading, even though they were successful as a tag team, they didn't really show a lot of tag team continuity. In fact, Velvet Sky complained about being left on the apron for the majority of the matchup, from what I remember. Even though they still won the thing. Anyway. Okay, so that has led to this singles contest here. Let's do a little bit of script. Trying to do more arguments. Kylie Barrier mocks Velvet Sky for believing they could ever be friends. See, that kind of goes the other way there, right? Only grapples. Only strikes. Oh, you know what? They can't leave the ring anyway. Bull rope match. First fall wins. Pinfall only. Everything's in the ring. Right? Oops. Everything's in the ring. There's 20 weapons inside the ring. They are... Yep. They are bull roped. I guess Velvet Sky is kind of the heel in this one. And away we go. Velvet Sky, Kylie Barrier. Bull rope singles match. Remember, their last contest, they won. Together as a team. Means nothing in this league. Easy there, Velvet. Easy does it. Who's at the desk? Looks like Aubrey Edwards and Samoa Joe, maybe? Samoa Joe, who we're going to see in action in the next matchup. I'm sure you'd love to run away from me, but you don't have a long enough leash this time. I mean, a dog collar match inside of a steel cage is a hat on a hat, but whatever. You've got it twisted, Velvet Sky. I'm not tied to you. You're tied to me. You're not in here with me. I'm in here with you. Again, one of these ladies has the bull rope on their wrist, and the other lady has the bull rope elsewhere. It's very interesting where the one point of contact is for the one opponent, which is the proper point, on the wrist, and the other, strangely, not. These two ladies will be tethered for the duration of this one inside a steel cage. Crowd, I don't think too fond of it. I don't know. Lots of weaponry involved. I'm pretty sure I left the, Wait. Oh no, did I leave the rules on strict? Meaning that they couldn't use the weapons? If that's the case, this is going to be an interesting contest. No submissions. I can't remember. I think I left it on strict accidentally. I don't remember turning it to lenient. Which means all of the weaponry the referee just has to get rid of, which is real funny. Ah, this doesn't belong. This doesn't belong. Yep, trying to get rid of it all. Oh, low blow! Yep. Weapons are not legal, but they're everywhere. That's funny. But the bull rope is perfectly legal. Don't worry about that. Drop it. Drop it. They hate interference, so we're not going to book any. Oh, there's pizza in there. Let's play with the camera a little bit. Square, isometric, bird's eye, first person, spectator, manual, third person, side tracking. Let's go ISO. color. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I see that. Ooh, extra vibrant. Speed smooth. Don't know about that. Okay, I'm not going to touch anything. See what happens. Speed smooth. Oh, Velvet Sky just mocking Kylie Barrier now. As we get closer inside the action here. Let me get there. Roll in a little bit. Wailing away. Our Velvet and Kylie. Interesting counter there between the two. Fun soundtrack too. It's like a caper film from the silent era. Go behind. Kylie counters. Minimal contact by the referee. Nothing bad there. They're just trying to clear the ring of all these weapons. But we're mistakenly set up. It's distracting the ref terribly. Submission in play here. But of course you can't win the match that way. This pinfall only bull rope cage match. Kind of action you will only see at Strong Style Wrestling, because we forgot to turn on weapon usage. Roll through into the pin. Kylie looking to steal it. No. Velvet out at 1. Back and forth they go. DDT holds it. Oh! May have broken the arm of Sky. Unable to tap out though, as there are no submissions in this one. Kylie Barrier with the adrenaline pumping. May have just broken her nose. Into the pin. Maybe. No, pulls her back to her feet. Northern Lights suplex. Some of these sounds are kind of gross. This track is called Bavarian Dance. That's all you need to know. Moving on. Oh. Can't grapple each other. Getting a little confused. Kind of a party animals fight there for a second. People are just like swinging on each other as they circle each other. Swinging and a circling. With a rack! Burning hammer to Velvet Sky! Who clutches her knee for some reason. Pizza slice off the cage, still in play. Bulldog by Kylie. Velvet's in trouble here. Leg drop by Kylie. Gotta go for a pin. Pulled in close. Oh, what a kick! Off the dome of Barrier. Gets rolled up. 1, 2, no! Velvet Sky out again. Oh, low blow. Ref didn't see it. They're too busy trying to get rid of the ring bell. Now snacking on a banana. Some mid-match potassium. Another roll through. 1! No! Just a 1 this time. Backslide by Sky. Just a 1. Hurricane Rana holds for the pin. Rope break. Oh, electric chair. Kylie goes flying. Velvet chasing her down. Another Hurricane Rana in the ropes, however. Velvet trying to roll away. Just get pelted with those kicks. Down goes Kylie. Velvet stomping away. Pulls her back to her feet. Big slam. Kylie struggling to her feet. Center of the ring. Just going at it. Both women feeling the effects of this matchup. 6.5 minutes in. Drop kick and a beauty. May not have gotten all of it. Certainly sold like it was hit, though. Into the armbar. Even if she taps, it won't help her. We see a bird's eye view of the action. Settling back into the ISO cam. Oh! Backflip bump off that kick. Oh, neither woman able to gain a clear advantage at this point. Behind by Sky. Spin kick that time to the back of the head. Just wearing out the midsection, but Kylie with a spear. Gets thrown off, knocked into that pane of glass that's on the canvas. Accidentally, so it doesn't count towards a disqualification. So it does look like Kylie Berry has been cut on that glass. Stuck in the corner now at the mercy of Sky. No, able to fight free his barrier. No barrier too great for her to push through. Ref trying to get rid of all this weaponry. It's not legal in this matchup. Kylie just looking to rain down blows in a full mount, but Velvet Sky shrugs it off. Both women exhausted. 8 minutes into this grueling bull rope steel cage match, pinfall only. Center of the ring now. I don't even know what to tell you. I guess that's the noise of him eating. That was just gross. Whatever that was in my ears. That was just nasty sounding. Going down with a crutch now. Headlock takeover. Velvet Sky just trying to slow things down, get her breath, try to figure out what to do to conclude this matchup. Oh, Hurricane Rana into a pile of trash in the corner. As we approach the 10-minute mark now, entering minute 9. This fight continues. Crowd loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Small package by barrier. Too close to the ropes. We can't possibly make the ring any bigger, and yet, still with the rope breaks. What was that sound, Tony? I'm pretty sure you're the one that made it. He threw the steel chair to Kylie Barrier, then chastised her for holding a weapon. Shrewd refereeing there, as Kylie Barrier lands a dropkick onto the bloodied Velvet Sky. I don't know how she got so bloodied in a match that's not supposed to involve any weaponry. It's almost like she was dragged across a broken pane of glass. Again, both women severely worn down in their efforts in this spirited contest. Both looking for that final knockout blow to put the other away. Could be that neck breaker for Sky. Into the cover on Kylie. 2! No! Barrier escapes. Go behind by Kylie. Another headlock takedown. It's Tony Khan looking to ollie. I love trying to get rid of the weapons and they just bounce off the cage. That's my favorite. Okay, Kylie technically tapping, but that's not going to win you the matchup. Both women hurt here. Both women exhausted. Both women still fighting. Crawling toward each other. Into the pin goes Barrier. 1, 2, no, barely a 2. Tony Khan counting that pin on Velvet Sky's face. Northern Lights, center of the ring. 1, no. Sky out again. What's it gonna take? What a contest. Rear naked choke. Kylie Barrier tapping, but there's no submissions. We still have 2 more matches after this. It's only our first show. Both ladies leaving it all in the ring. Drop it, says the ref. Put that skateboard down. Weapons are not legal. Never mind that there's like 20 of them. Can't use them. Only accidentally. Oh, spear by Barrier. Gets caught. Rolled over. Front face lock again. No submissions. No rope breaks on submissions. Even if you're close to the ropes. Rope breaks on pin attempts. Oh! Ricocheting the skateboard off the side of Velvet Sky. She didn't appreciate that. She takes over Tony Khan. There are disqualifications, technically. As this fight continues. Competitors getting testy with the official now. As Kylie drags Velvet Sky back to the center of the ring. Headlock takeover, and it's Velvet's turn to tap out, but to no avail for Kylie Barrier. Both women technically have a visual victory in this fight. But the fight continues. Pinfalls only. There must be a winner. As Velvet Sky continues to suffer. Oh, back to her feet. Somehow Kylie lands on top, hooks the leg deep and gets the victory! I don't know what to call that ending sequence, but what a maneuver! A tremendous bull rope match. Their profile's risen. Encounter established Velvet Sky as a heel who is despised as the fans. And we've now usurped Weekend Warriors in Southwest Wrestling, setting a new attendance record in the area with over 5,100. So, and we still have 2 more matches to boost that even further. So that was Kylie getting the win there, right? Yeah, Kylie getting the big win. All right, so I have 2 more matches I had set based on stuff we didn't do last week or people we didn't get to use. Oh, you can't? I can't. I was gonna do. Okay. Let's do Christian then on his own. Christian Samoa Joe in a cage match. I was gonna do Kenny Omega Samoa Joe in a cage match because we didn't get to use Kenny like last week. I don't think on either show. I don't think. Oh no, they were on the they were part of the Federation Online show, but they weren't part of the pay-per-view, which is why I had them listed as like, hey, we should probably book them somewhere. And then I got to figure out which babyface team should face Aries Miracle. It's not going to be the Hardys, so it should be RVD Sabu. RVD Sabu, the High Flyers versus the Dirty Heels in our main event. Okay. So this one is Christian Samoa Joe. Let's go ahead and get a script going. Arguments. Christian and Samoa Joe look forward to their forthcoming match. There, Christian laments not being respected. That sounds about right. Conrad laments not being respected. That's pretty funny. Oh no, I think we'll leave it like this. And then we'll have Aubrey do the main. Rules. Here we go. This goes to lenient. No count. Pins only. First fall. There we go. Blue steel with this one. Props. 20. In-ring. Weapons. No tether. We have a script. Christian Samoa Joe. Okay. Now what do I feel like doing next week? I have a 4th team. I just gotta remember what it is. Oh, I know. Who did they lose? Who did they win the belts from? I should ask. Okay, so they beat RBD and Cebu for the belts. Let's do this then. Sorry, I'm booking ahead to like the next show that we're doing. Just trying to think of people we didn't use this week. Like next week we'll have AJ Styles probably defend the world title on TV. I don't know why he would do that a week before the pay-per-view, but you never know. Or maybe we'll do a #1 contenders match and have him referee. Either way, Christian's not being respected. Cass is in place here. We have our I think we have our rules set up. Props are in place. We're good. Christian, Joe, steel cage. As we're slowly filling this arena. Snack time. Take your time, Joe. Edge not competing this week. Doctors didn't clear him for a rematch with Cody Rhodes. So he's out here in support of Christian in his one-on-one contest with Samoa Joe. Back on these fellows totally reeked of awesomeness. No matter how many matches I win, you ignorant people will never give me the respect I deserve. Uh-oh. Christian's supposed to be a good guy. But I'll teach you some respect by making an example of this poor son of a bitch. Whoops. I should have switched those. It's just that Christian is so naturally a heel. It's not about how many times you win, it's about how you win that defines a great wrestler, says Samoa Joe, clearly baby-facing himself. And if you have trouble understanding that, just watch how I beat you right now. Conrad, you're in the way, bud. Ding, ding, ding. Edge, you gotta get out of here, buddy. All these weapons are legal. Your attitude is not. Again, pinfalls only. Referee tied up with Edge, trying to get him out of the ring, not even paying attention to what's going on between Samoa Joe and Christian. Conrad just trying to direct Edge out of the ring. Edge, as we know, has not been cleared by our medical professionals, the in-arena doctors. Conrad getting a little aggressive, trying to clear Edge from the ring. Meanwhile, in the actual fight, Samoa Joe trying to close the gap on Christian here. Oh, trying to bash him in the head with a bottle. Christian evades. Edge just got suplexed by Conrad. I feel like Edge was just trying to get out of the ring. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. All over the place. Conrad, Edge is trying to leave and you keep pulling him back into the ring. That's not helpful. Too aggressive, Conrad. Just let him leave. Conrad all over Edge here. Fully distracted as he, again, belly to bellies him back into the ring. Joe wearing down Christian, meanwhile. But the real story is the distraction of the referee. What a fun shot this is. As you can see, Edge being thrown against the ropes by Conrad. Christian reversing the ankle lock. Again to no avail. As the major story is Edge and Conrad Thompson at the back of your screen. What a great shot. Back and forth the submissions go. Till finally Christian's the one to let go. Wailing on each other. Into the pile driver. No, power bomb by Christian. Grabs the tennis racket. All perfectly legal. I see Edge doing his best to escape the cage. Finally being allowed to leave by Conrad Thompson. And we have ourselves a one-on-one contest. And the referee can go back to doing their duties as the head official of this matchup. But not before snacking on a delicious apple. Gut wrench suplex into a pile of plunder by Joe 2, and it's done. All the damage done with the referee distracted. Samoa Joe, you're victor. Hang on 1 second. Something's happening. The fans, the encounter established Christian as a heel. Whoops. A marvelous steel cage match. Whoops. I gotta flip him back. Next week I'll have him cut a promo flipping back. Oh, Samoa Joe. Oh, they both flipped. Double turn. Okay. Now I gotta double turn Edge and somebody. Conrad Thompson, could I get some assurances that there's a spot for me on the next show? No problem, Bruiser Brody. You got it. That's good to hear, Conrad Thompson. Thanks for giving me an opportunity. You got it. I'm going to do Bruiser Brody versus someone. Winner gets AJ Styles. So, number one contender. Number one contender. Question mark versus someone versus Bruiser Brody. And it's going to be a world number one contender match. So that means I need to put AJ in charge there. No problem. That sounds great. Coming up next, our main event is for the tag team titles. Inside a steel cage. One team here. One team here. Lance, you can stay. Okay, Aubrey, head official in charge of this one. Lance is there. Just Incredible should be there. And then our champions. Bobby Roode. Austin Aries. I actually kind of want to switch sides here. Champ's out second. Oh, sorry, ref. That's amazing. Nope, stay put. There we go. You go there. Okay. We're gonna go black hexagon. Let's see. Let's see. The largest we can do. No crowd? That's weird. Well, since it's a cage match, we're just gonna leave it alone, I guess. Ring size 100. Massive cage match. Okay. Rules. Teams. It's a okay. First fall wins. It's only pins. Lenient. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're defending the titles. First fall. It's teams, so it's not tag teams. So just teams means it should be the first team. So it should be Tornado, and that should also be established by the fact that you can't. Maybe you can stand on the apron, but you shouldn't be able to stand on the apron. I would hope not. 24 weapons. No tether of any kind. There's our heels team. There's our babyface team with their fresh matching gear. And a championship. Okay. Just Incredible team sends a message to the tag champions. That's kind of doesn't make sense because they're having the match right now. Just the referee is going to introduce the competitors. That's the stuff. So, first pinfall. We got a bunch of weapons inside the ring. Yeah. We got a script in place where they're doing a championship introduction. And we have our Impact players and Aries and Rude, the Dirty Heels, our champions, putting the belts on the line. You got it. Dudleys versus High Flyers next week. This is some JRPG music in the background. It's nice. It's classy for the introduction to a title fight. Plus, it's almost done. Marauding Vagabonds main. Sure. You got it. All right, first main event of the afternoon. For the Tag Team Championship gold. Here come your champs, the Dirty Heels.
I'm the bigger man with the bigger plan. I like honey baked ham.
My favorite chowder's clam. Oh, taking exception to Samoa Joe and Holly Holm being at the desk is Bobby Roode there as he stole Samoa Joe's chair. Only momentarily, though. Joe now beloved by the fans, apparently. And out come their tag team opponents and challengers for the gold. The Impact players sporting a new look, at least Just Incredible is. Finally syncing up their gear as the true tag team they are. Lance in over the top first. Next in is going to come Just Incredible. Going to climb that cage and maintain his grip on that kendo stick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Tag Team Championship match. Weighing in at 166 pounds, setting 5'11". Just Incredible. I don't think he was $166. And now Strong Style Wrestling's reigning tag team champion, Bobby Roode. That's it. Okay. And I'm your ref, Aubrey Edwards. Let's ring the bell and find ourselves a winner. Didn't really introduce the teams. Interesting that they didn't just say the teams. All right. Tornado tag team action. First Fall's going to win it. Impact players in red and white. Dirty heels. Both wearing black trunks. Gold highlight for Roode. Purple highlight for Aries. Dirty heels won the belt at the pay-per-view, unseating the High Flyers in a thrilling contest. I don't know if it was thrilling. I don't keep record of what the star rating is for the matches. I just record who wins. Oh, I see thumbtacks. I see lots of trouble in this ring right now. Bobby Roode with that bag. Gut wrench on a credible center of the ring. Tacks flying everywhere, spilling out all over the place. Couple of submissions in now. It's not going to help you. Oh, into a pin goes Aries. Credible shoulders were down in the thumbtacks for only a 2 count. I feel like if I ever did a thumbtack bump, it would be something like that. Like, okay, Northern lights me onto the tacks and try to get like a 2 count, and then I'll roll my shoulder off the canvas, and as I do, you'll see all the thumbtacks in my shoulder. Like maximum impact on that bump. Got to make it mean something, you know? You're just hitting people with stuff. Eh. My God, look at these submission variations. Back and forth goes Roode Incredible. Meanwhile, Aries has a half crab on Lance Storm, giving him a taste of his own medicine there. Incredible with the belt. Now the ring bell. Soccer ball for Lance Storm. Oh, German suplex with a bridge. Aries out at 1. Tries to counter. Ends up just taking Storm down to the canvas. How is it that M. Dickey by themselves made a better TNA game than TNA? Because, like, I'm in a 6-sided ring. Here's Bobby Roode and Austin Aries. Ta-da. We're doing it. TNA at its finest. Whoa! Aries slips through out of the pile driver position into an ankle pick. Nicely done. Meanwhile, sack of thumbtacks wrapped around the face of Lance Storm in that camel clutch. Violence you will only see in Wrestling Empire. Uh-oh, Aries has a sword and a shield. Oh, into the crossface. Not going to win any of the match. Pinfall only. Pinfall only. Tag team gold on the line. Aries again wrapping up Credible. Trying to slow the man down. Oh, suplex onto the tacks for Storm. Credible going up. Dropping the elbow on Roode. What a wild time. Off the ropes. stumbling into the center of the ring as he trips over Bobby Roode is just incredible. Impact players versus Dirty Heels for the SSW Tag Team Championships. The main event of this week's TV. First of 2 TV shows we're bringing you. And then it looks like next week we're starting off with a pay-per-view. Oh, down he goes. That powerbomb into the moonsault by Aries. Single crab face first into the tax goes credible. Tax everywhere in this game. Lance Storm needed a bit of a breather there before resuming the fight. Belly to belly, close to the tax's Storm. Oh! Incredible neck breaker on top of his own partner. Somehow shakes it off into an armbar on Roode. Pile driver to Storm, or sorry, powerbomb to Lance Storm. Center of the ring. 2, 3. Dirty Heels retain. Austin Aries getting the pin. Dirty Heels retaining the gold. Boy, oh boy. An exemplary tag team match in front of 7,100 fans, almost 7,200. Their profile rose after taking part in a compelling match. Improved after winning. Love that. Suffered after losing. Profile risen after winning or competing in a good match. And they reinforced their following in Southwest USA after setting a new attendance record of 71.95. A heck yeah. And that is a good show. Let's see how we're doing. We're the biggest company in the world! At least in terms of audience satisfaction. We did it. We did it. What are our wages? Oh, we may have made money. We made a little money! Yeah. Made a few grand. Good stuff. 3rd week of July. I mean, why wouldn't I go here? We love bodybuilders and we hate vanilla midgets. Injuries and hate barbed wire. We love injuries and we hate barbed wire. We love hot crowds, we hate countouts. Let's do this one. Because it's only 1.8. So I'm going to try to beat my own record there. Kenny Omega has returned from his absence and is ready to get back into the ring. RBD's upset he wasn't on the show. No problem. Cody Rhodes wasn't on the show. Suffering. John Moxley suffering. Raven's upset. Mickey James has developed a heated rivalry with Test of Federation Online. Maple Leaf has vanquished Strong Style Wrestling in Northwest USA after 6,100. Okay, so this is our new benchmark. After being exposed to Super Lidre's product, fans in West Russia have developed a preference for weapons and a distaste for ticket prices. And then they got a better draw, so they took it away from them immediately. Strong Style Wrestling has overtaken Weekend Warriors to become the most popular brand of wrestling with ratings of 93%. That's us! Oh, Lita. We got to negotiate Lita's contract. Okay, here we go. What do we got, Lita? What do you want? 7 weeks, 3,500. How about I lock you down for 6 months at that price, and I'll give you health insurance. That's yes. All right, Lita's with us for the next 6 months. I think my team with Edge has run its course. Should we go our separate ways? You got it. That's perfect. Yes, break up the team. Christian's a bad guy now, so that makes sense. Okay, let's take a look at our roster. So Samoa Joe, as you can see, is now a babyface. Keep sliding him. Keep sliding him. I need a new tag team. Because Edge and Christian didn't even get to team up as a sneaky extra tag team. 1 second. Slide. Keep sliding him. Keep sliding him. Keep sliding him. There. New, like, number 3 heel. Welcome, Christian. Okay, so who was upset? Moxley was upset. So we're going to put John Moxley in the number 1 contender match. Okay. Kenny Omega was upset. So we're going to put Kenny Omega in the number 1 contender match. So it's going to be Kenny Omega versus John Moxley versus Bruiser Brody with AJ Styles refereeing and that will be the #1 contendership match. Now that I have everyone listed here, right? So I'm just gonna try to build a card real quick. So Lita's sticking around, so we're gonna do her and Mickey James. I don't want to do a title match between. Okay, I'm gonna do Holly Holm versus Samantha Panther early in the show. Samantha Panther. You know what? No, let's do a non-title Awesome Kong versus Samantha Panther. Okay. Oops. And then we'll do Mickey James Lita earlier. I'm just looking at my whole roster here, so I can book everything at once. Okay. Kofi wasn't on. It's hard to put people on here. Smojo was on last week. Great Sasuke was on, so Sasuke versus Raven, if you really want it. So I have 2 women's matches. The other 4 will be for the boys. Moxley's represented. Cody Rhodes, though, Cody Rhodes' profile has suffered, but you know what? Okay. We're gonna run with this. Alright, so still we're do not rematch Edge versus Cody Rhodes. No count out. Alright, I have now booked the show. Now we shall... Oh, okay. Never mind. So I guaranteed Bruiser Brody a shot. Second match from the top, it looks like. Okay. It's going to shuffle things a little bit. 1 second. I like to main event with a title fight. I'm going to see if I can... I don't think I can add anybody to the Bruiser Brody fight. We'll see. I'm going to still try to work with that. All right, but we're starting out with... Alright, we're starting out with hexagonal ring. Or a square ring, no cage. We're off that. No more cages. Just a straight up match with our normal lenient rules style. I like pin only. Because it, like, gets rid of the snap submission win. That I don't think helps us. Okay, nothing else too fancy. The ring, back to 97, I think. Is it right about where it was? Okay. So match 1 I have booked as a tag team contest. Get over here. So, it takes place between the High Flyers. That's Sabu. Come on. And RVD. I'd love to put everybody on the show, but the problem with that is that it's a lot of money. Okay, Dudley's versus the High Flyers. It is a tag team contest. Okay, first fall wins. No titles on the line. But it's a tag team, which means they'll be in and out. No script. Just a straight up matchup with weapons in play. Okay, let's see what they like. Let's see if they like this. See how the crowd responds. So they hate countouts. They love injuries, I think. It's an intense theme song for the High Flyers. And the Dudley Boys. Again, it's lenient rules, so weapons can be in play, but it's not a tornado tag. They still have to tag in and out. They love injuries. That's nasty. Boom, and we are underway. Bubba Ray Dudley and Sabu legal. Hang on, hang on! Pile driver under the chair to Sabu! Tags on either side. RVD and Devon now your legal combatants. Crowd's starting to get into this one. Tony Khan trying to get that weapon out of there, or trying to get Bubba Ray Dudley out of the ring at least. Suplex by Devon. RVD counters it. Shifts his weight. to get a pin on Devon. Hang on one second as I enjoy some freeze-dried strawberries. Delicious. Both men going back and forth in this gator roll position. Up and at him goes RVD. Meanwhile at the desk, Samantha Panther and Aubrey Edwards. A rare two-woman booth for SSW. I would love to hear a commentary table of just like 2 or 3 women commenting on men's wrestling. That would be fantastic. One of my favorite podcasts is 3 ladies talking about AEW on the weekly. And what they discuss versus what the average male viewer discusses, completely different. And yet, strikingly similar in a way. Oh, go to sleep on Devon by RVD. Nighty night, says Rob Van Dam, or sorry, says Devon Dudley to Rob Van Dam. But he's still standing. Tony Khan desperate to get Bubba Ray out of the ring. Willing to throw some kicks to let it happen. In comes Sabu. Let's play with the camera a little bit. Okay, still ISO. Super smooth, I did that. Sidetracking is the default. Square to it is the default. Third person, man. Okay, let's keep the sidetracking going. Sabu with the Northern Lights gets it 2. Distracted by Bubba Ray on the apron as Devon grabs a chunk of step. Oh, countered by Sabu into the Bulldog. Somehow Bubba Ray was tagged in during that exchange. Sabu all over it. Tony Khan taking out the trash. Knocking out Devon Dudley. Very aggressive referees in this league. We stand up for law and order in the SSW. Belly to belly onto the chair. Up and over goes Sabu, courtesy of Bubba Ray Dudley. As I'm picking strawberry seeds out of my teeth with my tongue. Just letting you know that Sabu is legal, but in comes RVD! Poison Rana into the camel clutch! Into the cattle mutilation! What a combination from RVD. Sabu in to try to steal the win! 2, 3, they got him! The High Flyers! Beating the Dudley Boys! Okay. Bubba Ray, a delightful tag team match in about 3.5 minutes. Bubba Ray Dudley's profile has suffered considerably from being the losing participant in that one. Fans in Northwest USA have rejected Strong Style Wrestling's attempts to smash Sabu over. What? They've turned on Sabu. Devon, his profile went up. RVD's profile went up. They don't like Sabu. Okay. Coming up next, I had Mickie James, and I had Lita. We'll put Conrad in charge of this one. First fall, pins only, no count out. Let's go lenient. The arena, props. Yeah, that's all fine. You know what? We're gonna put him in the ring. Yep, that's all good. Okay. Let's see what we got. Compare strengths and weaknesses. There, Mickie James makes fun of Lita's outfit. Dumb as heck, but let's do it. Lita coming out with Matt, they're going to get heavily involved. Just like Mickie James coming out with Samantha Panther. They're going to get heavily involved. Samantha Panther, who we will see in action later tonight against Awesome Kong in a non-title fight with the Women's Champion. An exhibition match, Kong is calling it. What are you wearing, Lita? You look like a reject from a comic book convention. Rude. I like to think I'm a trendsetter backstage. Why don't you come to me for some advice? I know all the shades of plaid. Is your career going so badly that you've been reduced to digging clothes out of the garbage? I mean, maybe. You don't know that. I'm glad you're taking such an interest in my costume because these boots are going to be up your ass in a minute. Ding, ding, ding. All right, get Lita out of there. Or sorry, get Matt Hardy out of there. Get Samantha Panther out of there. This is between Lita and Mickie James. As she is suplexed to the floor is Lita. We've gotten word she just signed a brand new 6-month deal with Strong Style Wrestling. Oh no! As she falls off the top rope. Lita's in trouble. Meanwhile, Matt Hardy taking it to Samantha Panther in the ring. Ref can do nothing about it. German suplex over the top of the pile. Not even a 1 count. Conrad distracted out of the ring, trying to get rid of weaponry. I don't even know. He's got to get rid of Matt Hardy and Samantha Panther is what he needs to do. Pinfall only in this contest. Weapon usage encouraged. No DQ, of course. That doesn't mean we want interference from the seconds here. Can't quite tell. Drew McIntyre and Aubrey Edwards at the desk. I'm going to go with. Lita now wearing down Mickie James. Hammerlock with the ring bell in. Adding extra pressure. Ooh, Conrad's in a bit of a pickle. Look at all the blood all over his uniform. Trying desperately to get rid of Matt Hardy. Can't keep himself out of the ring. Can Matt Hardy. No matter how broken he gets. Lita countering the pile driver attempt. Back and forth they go with submissions. Matt Hardy again forced to leave the ring. Mickie James with the steel chair. Battering Lita. Hurricane Rana by Lita now. Setting James spilling to the apron and then to the floor. James accidentally, or sorry, Lita accidentally taking out her boyfriend Matt Hardy. It's that era of wrestling at times. It's a snapshot. Several people throughout the last like 20 years. 25 years, I guess. Dragging Lita away. Low angle camel clutch using a camera and a 2x4 to the face of Lita, just trying to smother her in this hold is Mickie James. Oh, now into the full camel clutch. Mashing those objects into her face. Crowd loving it. Too bad you couldn't get a camera shot of the camera object. That would be amazing. Electric chair, but Lita doesn't have the strength. Double stomped. Into the small of the back now. Oh, God. Mickie James all over Lita here. Trying to slow things down and maintain control is Mickie James. That's Lita in a big bad way. First pinfall is going to win this. As Conrad grabs that camera. 2x4 used as the anti-splint. As Mickie James is trying to break the arm of Lita. It's not going to win her the matchup. But it's going to hurt her opponent. Full extension on the armbar. Into the Fujiwara style. Lita tapping to no avail. Clutching at that arm is Lita. Now Mickie James just battering it with the 2x4. Going for a leg now. Mickie James relentless as Conrad Thompson distracted by Samantha Panther at ringside. Lita trying to fight back here. Hey, Rocco, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining us. So you're suffering from allergies, I heard. Hope you feel better soon. My face gets a little itchy on camera sometimes, too. Lita now still smothering Mickie James. Conrad, distracted, yammering with Samantha Panther at ringside, now turning his attention to Matt Hardy on the other side of the ring. Only pinfalls will end this match. Weapons perfectly legal. As the fight continues. Oh! Mickie James clattered with that 2x4 by Lita. Talking her through it on the microphone as well. Pulls her back to her feet. Sunset flip. 1, 2, 3. Lita, your winner. Thanks for your help, Matt Hardy. I'm not sure I could have done it without you. Calling out her manager. Okay. Mickie James' status has not been affected. An exceptional match. Lita's profile has risen after having a good match. Mickie James looked okay in the loss. All right. Moving on. More singles action. More singles action. Wait a minute. Yeah, more singles action. So who... Raven complained about not being on the show last week, so we're going to put Raven on the show in a singles match against the great Sasuke. Okay, that's all fine. Props we're going to put inside the ring. We're going to make it presents. Or is it gifts? Gifts. Okay, there's one that says large gifts, I think. Large gifts. A dozen large gifts inside the ring. Lenient. Pinfall only. No count out. First fall wins. Script. Okay. There we go. Raven relishes a match with hardcore rules. That sounds like a Raven thing. And away we go. A gift match. A mystery present match. Comes Raven with his partner in the flock, Abyss. And his opponent for the day, the great Sasuke. Our big international signing earlier in the year. You're not a real fighter, the great Sasuke. The rules in this place are keeping you alive. We can't hide behind the referee this time because we're going to fight no holds barred. The only time a referee has ever held my hand is to declare me the winner. The next time somebody holds your hand, it'll be a med checking for your pulse. Zing. You just got zinged. The great Zing Susuke. Oh dear. Looks like there's a ring bell inside one of those presents. So technically Abyss can interfere the entire time because there's no DQ, but to be sporting, D'Lo Brown and Rikishi are in the game. I don't have them on my particular roster, but they're definitely in here for sure. Oh, Raven unwraps a ladder. Okay, I like the surprise gift idea for the weapons. That might be my new go-to. Especially if I can make it Christmas themed. Oh, short arm lariat by Raven, now just wailing on Sasuke with that bit of ladder. Runs into Abyss! Electric chair onto the floor! Perfectly legal in this matchup. Essentially a 2-on-1 contest here. Sasuke with nobody to help him. Able to grab the ladder from Raven, but again, can't withstand the onslaught of two people. Up and over he goes once again. Small package. Rules are lenient, but the finish must take place inside the ring. First pinfall in the ring will end this contest. Everything else is perfectly legal. Aubrey Edwards trying to direct the fighters back inside the ring. Oh! Sasuke trapped between the ladder and the stairs. Thanks to Raven. Now just wrapping that steel ladder around his neck. Oh! Suplex with the ladder! Great Sasuke in a world of hurt. Aubrey partially distracted by Abyss here. Full Nelson by Sasuke, trying to fight back into this thing. Grabbing a hold and trying to wear Raven down. Oh, transitions into a rear naked choke on Raven, trying to choke the man out. Not going to win the matchup, but if you can pour him back into the ring, you can pin him. Aubrey Edwards unwrapping a fluorescent light bulb tube from a package. As Abyss breaks the hold for his partner. That's the advantage of having the manager at ringside in this no DQ contest. Abyss can freely get involved. Oh, Raven taking back over on the great Sasuke here. Just wailing away with that ladder. Now choking the life out of him with the rungs of that ladder. Sasuke desperate for anything here, any type of movement. Raven into the rear naked choke, partially dragging Sasuke into the ring. But again, submissions do not count. Aubrey Edwards just rolling back in and out of the ring, trying to keep Abyss at bay. Now Raven allowing a dazed Sasuke to return to the ring, looking perhaps to finish him off with a DDT. Spin kick by Sasuke, absorbed by Raven. Sasuke's in trouble here. A heck of a mountain to climb for the great Sasuke if he wants to win this one. Irish whipping Raven into his own tag team partner. Raven trying to fight from underneath. Oh, my nose is itchy. Up and over goes Sasuke. 1 foot, Raven on the microphone, 2, and no. Aubrey Edwards counting the pinfall with that light tube. Raven just wailing away. Raven checking all the presents for plunder. As Aubrey's trying to get Abyss out of the ring. A cigarette! Raven unwraps a cigarette, and he looks like he's going to extinguish it on the eye of great Sasuke. Hammer throw across the ropes. Sasuke lights up. Takes a drag. That looks like he's trying to burn Raven with that cigarette. I don't know how good it is for your cardio mid-match to just have a quick smoke break. Wouldn't be my move. I mean, depends what I'm smoking, I guess. Nah, still wouldn't be my move. Not mid-match. Post-match, sure. Let's celebrate. Go behind by Sasuke. Raven off the opposite ropes. Head scissor takeover by Sasuke. Somehow still in this fight. Despite it being 2-on-1 since almost the beginning. Aubrey doing her best to try to get Abyss out of here. Back down to the floor. Sasuke dazed. Pulls Raven to his feet. Drop toe. Trying to position him just so. Roll through. Calf crusher. Wrong time to puff, puff, cough. Yeah, you're not wrong, Rocco. Not quite the time to light up there. Sasuke has fought his way back into this thing. Oh, caught into the Canadian backbreaker, but countered into the Bulldog. Remember, no submissions. Oh, taken over into that broken glass tube. Yep. just grinding into the broken glass are both Sasuke and Raven. Hip toss. Raven batters him with the present without even unwrapping it. Aubrey unwraps a skateboard meanwhile. Not a pin attempt, that's a choke. Gator roll. Sasuke reverses. Sasuke still fighting away. Both men back to their feet. Big spear by Raven. Sasuke trying to cover up. Both men rolling around now. Clattering one another. Sasuke to the floor. Only temporarily. Only way to win this match is to pin your opponent in the center of the ring as he calls Raven on. DDT by Sasuke! Can't follow up into the pin. Raven up first. Raining down forearm strikes. Sasuke rolls over and reverses. Raven fights free. What a fight! Once again, smothering him. Neither man willing to give an inch. Raven slips out of the front face lock. Momentarily stunned. Both men back to their feet. Aubrey tried to offer a peace offering. Spin kick, and that one drops Raven. Drop toe by the master of the move. Into the cover goes Raven on the present. Just a one. Abyss getting concerned. Aubrey rolls out of the ring to take care of him, but he ends up tripping. Allowing Abyss to enter the ring and attack Sasuke. Gets cuttered. Sasuke feeling it now. Michinoku driver. 1, 2. Sasuke wins. What a comeback. Despite the odds, the great Sasuke wins a magnificent match. Holy moly, well done. Raven's profile has risen after taking part in such a great match. Abyss is disappointed that his client lost. That's fine. That was a corker. That was a real good one. Okay, so Sasuke somehow overcomes the odds and beats Raven with Abyss. Okay, now it's time for that non-title match that I was alluding to earlier. Oh no, now it's time for Brody here. Hey, Indie Game Fan, what's going on? How's your day going? Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good one. What is up is we are booking the second show of the day. I think we're only going to do 2 because our next one is a pay-per-view, so it might be a little shorter stream than normal today. But we are booking our butts off. We got... I'm trying to turn this into a #1 contenders match. This Bruiser Brody versus someone. Yeah, I can't add anybody. So what I can do is definitely turn it into a #1 contenders match. So, okay. I'm going to add Kenny Omega to the TV title match instead. So that's now a 3-way. And I'm going to do Jon Moxley, Bruiser Brody straight up for... You know what? I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to put Jon Moxley down in the TV title picture, and I'm going to put Kenny Omega, Bruiser Brody for the #1 contendership for AJ Styles in the world belt. Just because Moxley just had a world title fight at the pay-per-view, and I want new, different contenders every time if I can help it. Okay, so this is going to be Bruiser Brody, who he promised a match, and if he wants a match, we're going to give him Kenny Omega. A Subway death match? Yeah, let's do that. Sure, that sounds fun. Okay, in the train. We've done one in the subway station. We've done one here. I don't think we've done one inside the train itself. So let's do that. That seems hilarious. Yeah, we're going to do it. Okay, so inside ring, I'm assuming that means close together. We're going to put like a dozen things in. it's going to be who knows what. Okay, rules-wise, we're going lenient. We're going just pins. We're going no count-out, or no time limit, no count-outs, obviously. Yeah, In's a little bit fun here. Similar vibe to the airplane fight that we did, but just one-on-one this time. So this is a #1 contendership match, if I can help it. Okay, none of that works. Oh, I have to do that in script, that's right. So the script is championships. Referee offers a title shot to the winner. There we go. That's right. It's absolutely story building. This is like them arguing on the way to the show. And AJ's like, you know what? I got a referee shirt. Let's just solve this. Let's just solve it. Like all the in-ring action that we cut backstage to something that was recorded earlier type of thing. Okay. One day I will do a water match. I don't know what this means. I don't know why you can do this. One day I'll figure out why that happens. Okay. So let's get you set up here. Bruiser can't go anywhere. Oop. AJ's got to be in a certain spot to be the ref. I can't add anybody. Okay, we're good. Here we go. AJ offering a title shot to the winner of this backstage pinfall only. Oh, look at him taking a seat. It's over. Who's the daddy? Sure. Yeah. Paternity test on a pole match. As I'm sure you're all aware, I'm the reigning world champion here at Strong Style Wrestling, says AJ Styles, addressing nobody else on the subway. Unfortunately, the competition in this division is so pathetic that I've resorted to finding my own. Kenny Omega just warming up in the background. That's why I'm pleased to announce that I'll be granting a title shot to whoever wins this match. Pinfall only. In the subway. And here we go! The water's just a thing? It's just an option? Okay. It's just a wild option. AJ Styles taking a seat. Come on, guys. No count out. No disqualification. No time limit. First fall is going to decide our new #1 contender to the world title here. Okay, guys. You can't just sit down. There we go. The first action of the afternoon. Kenny Omega battering Bruiser Brody. Do a roll up. Quick 1 count. Oh, you can swim in the water? That's fun. Have a submerged subway death match. One day I will definitely book like a broken pool death match or something like that where half of the thing is... I would like it though if you could start a match with it at a certain level and then as the match wore on, it got slowly more and more full with water. Well, to be fair, ooh, Bruiser Brody trying on the world title. I like that confidence. I was going to say, to be fair, if I saw Bruiser Brody in his wrestling attire enter a subway car, I'm probably going to find a seat somewhere else. Oh, no, there's no Shark Boy. That'd be great. That'd be a good one to put underwater. Good thinking, Rocco. Unfortunately, not an option at the moment. This is an interesting one. The crowd loves injuries and hates countouts, I believe was what they said. Oh my god, airplane spin in the subway car! Scraping Kenny Omega's body under either side of the subway train. On the inside. Just dragging him across the ads. It has been all Bruiser Brody since he put on this belt. That was amazing. Gator roll by Omega trying to stay in this thing. Gotta get it. We're gonna use our drone cam to try to get as good a shot as we can. It's only limited views we can have inside this subway car. Gonna do our best to follow the action. It would be cool if periodically they stopped at a stop and the doors opened and there would be people outside just cheering and then the doors closed and it kept going. Oh, I love the gifts. They're my favorite. I love the surprise weapons. Hang on. I'm going to let it try to handle the camera a little bit as they run at each other. See, that was nicely done. Oh, a low blow. Anything goes in this #1 contendership match. And you're going to have to pull out all the stops in this subway car. Go behind by Omega. The only thing that doesn't count are submissions. Omega trying to wear down Bruiser Brody. AJ Styles taking a seat. Trying to help Conrad Thompson out. auctioning off this Ultimate Warrior painting. Go to savewithconrad.com. Submit your bid. Oh yeah, this is like Subway security cam, basically. Brody just trying to ground Kenny Omega. Wait, rolled up! Rolled up by the best bout machine! Oh ho ho, for just a 2. Almost crowned a #1 contender to AJ Styles' title. Omega burns the painting! Gets smothered by Brody, but only for a 1. There just must be a button, like a set something on fire button. Oh! Into the door frame goes Omega! As AJ Styles takes a seat. Oh, the Ultimate Barbarian. That's right, that's right. I mean, I changed everybody to their wrestling name. So I feel like the copyright is just You're not wrong there. The Ultimo Warrior, his Mexican counterpart. Oh, spins me to the powerbomb, does Bruiser Brody. His biggest match to date here at SSW. Feeling the adrenaline is Brody. Stunner! Sits Kenny Omega down! Knocked him out! Look at, he's having a sweet dream as Kenny Omega! Out on his seat! Oh, he's up! He's up! He's down! The only problem with matches like this is if there's spaces where they can sit and stuff, it ruins the pacing. So, like, the star rating is going to start to, like, falter because of, like, they're not engaging in enough activity quickly enough, you know? There we go, there we go. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Smothers him for the pin. 1, 2. Kenny Omega's done it. Knocking out Bruiser Brody. Kenny Omega earning a shot at the world title. But you should be careful what you wish for, because I'll turn your dreams into nightmares. A 4-star affair on a subway between Kenny Omega and Bruiser Brody. Appreciate the opportunity, Styles, but you just made the biggest mistake of your life. I mean, quite the matchup. Bruiser Brody waiting in the wings. Oh, God, he's not too happy about that. A sterling backstage match. So that went well for Kenny. Suffered a little bit for losing. That's fine. Oh, we got the new attendance record. 6,300. Excellent. So we beat the previous record. Here come the Hardys. I think my team with Jeff has run its course. Should we go our separate ways? No. We just lost a babyface team. Nobody's died yet. If I have to carry Jeff Hardy any longer, then I won't end happily as you seem to think. Wow, Jeff getting sick of it. Or sorry, Matt getting sick of it. I wonder if that means he's like had a hissy fit and went home. Okay, so #1 contender, Kenny Omega. So we got the world title on the line. AJ Styles. Sorry, I try to book ahead, so I have an idea. Styles champion. Okay, so that sets up our main event for the next pay-per-view. And now we do what was supposed to be an exhibition match, or what still is an exhibition match. Let's call it what it is. Hardy's has run its course. They're going to fight each other. Yeah, I can do that story eventually. I'm running out of tag teams, though. Like, long-term tag teams. Because Edge and Christian just broke up. So I need to keep the Hardys together a little bit longer. At least for the moment. Okay. Inside the ring. What is this one? What are we doing here? Oh, yeah. I'm putting the stuff inside the ring because we always do lenient. So we might as well give them fast access to the weaponry. So this is kind of our default rule set now. No time limit, lenient rules, pins only, because a snap submission can like end a match way too quickly. And this way they still get like the boost in star rating for doing like a really good submission and like tapping the opponent out, but it doesn't end the match, so that we can like, you can build on that and keep the rating going up and up. It might not be the most realistic move set or rule set, but we're just about, you know, getting that 5-star rating to improve our audience count over and over again. Okay, Tony Khan can handle this one, and we're gonna do. This is a non-title match. Awesome Kong, Samantha Pantha. Rule set, non-title. Everything else is good. What else can I do here? Samantha Panther claims that Awesome Kong does not deserve to be champion. Let's do that because Samantha Panther is a bad guy. So she gets challenged. So she challenges her to a non-title match. I get that kind of makes sense, right? 84% of the ring size. I thought I stuck it at like 97, like way up there. Give him some room to move. That does look a little big. Maybe 92. That seems proportionate. Let's go with that. Okay. Yeah, Matt Hardy, Rocco, recently re-signed with TNA. Nothing against the guy, but like, I don't think I need to see Matt Hardy wrestling anymore. He can go ahead and just do some, like a good pickup backstage-wise, because he's a creative guy. So he'll at least like bring some ideas and stuff to the table. But I don't think I need Matt Hardy in ring anymore. It's unfortunate that the timing of the Hardys showing up in AEW didn't lead to anything because Jeff got that arrest and stuff. Hang on one second. Let me wait for the theme song to die down. You're too young to be a champion, Awesome Kong. You haven't a clue what that responsibility means. You're too young to be champion, Awesome Kong. Sure. I'm a better wrestler than you, and that's the only thing that matters between the ropes. Yeah, Broken Matt Hardy was the peak of his creativity. Like, that was a really good era. That, quite honestly, probably saved Impact Wrestling at the time. Like, it generated buzz on a company that had nothing going for it. And also revolutionized wrestling in that they then took what Matt Hardy started building with his pre-produced and video and like edited matches, and then made the cinematic match types during the pandemic. Like, that absolutely was the blueprint for that stuff. So he deserves a lot of credit. Him and Jeremy Borash, right? I believe the two people behind those things. Though I would imagine, you know, content-wise, it's mostly Matt. And then, like, the look of the thing would have been JB. A non-title matchup here between Kong, our women's champion, and Samantha Panther, who had some unkind words for the champion, saying she was unfit to hold the title. Kong trying to prove otherwise here. Anything that's dark side of the ring worthy yet in your federation? Not especially. We've had a couple of like injury. We've had like Jeff Jarrett suffer a terrible injury that meant that they had to retire, but that's about it. Like, no crippling drug addictions. Oh God! Overhead belly to belly. Yikes. Nothing too scandalous, I would say. Not yet, at any rate. The most scandalous stuff is like rolling into a different promotion's territory and them challenging me to a backstage brawl, but that was weeks ago, and we won. So we've had a feud with Federation Online, backstage and in the ring during our tenure as head of Strong Style Wrestling. Oh, Kong tried to cover up, but Samantha Panther just wailing on her. Big body slam, throws her over the ropes to the floor. Awesome Kong with a baseball bat in one hand and her women's championship in the other as she refashions it around her waist, reminding Samantha Panther just who she's in the ring with. Bit of an invasion story. A little bit, yeah. Because we like encroached on their territory and they weren't happy about it. So the first time we did that, they were like, okay, we're going to settle things back here. And we had this huge backstage brawl where it was just trying to eliminate people. We ended up winning that. And then the second time we rolled into a territory that Federation Online claimed for themselves, it turned into a 6 single match promotion battle that we won 4 matches to 2. And we got like 11,000 people in the crowd, like the best show we've ever done, kicking Federation Online's ass. Like, it really established us in America. So I'm actually quite happy. Going for the pin is Kong! 2! Oh, Mickey James breaks it up! Yeah, the reversals in this game. Some of the reversals I would like to see because they're fun and interesting and creative. Some of them are like physics breaking, but they're still fun. Like there! Like right there! Counters the powerbomb attempt into a code breaker that sends Awesome Kong flying over the top rope to the floor. Only in Wrestling Empire. That's what I'm talking about. A new move from Panther there. Oh, she's got the belt on her shoulder trying to show up Kong. As this fight continues, crowd loving it. Daniel Sorry, Bryan Danielson. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody and the Monster Abyss on commentary for this one. As we're headed toward 4 stars. Lots of chemistry, but the time thing up on this side seems to me that it's going to take a little longer to fill the star ranking. But they do have that chemistry going. That would have been a finish. Samantha Panther desperate to tap out there, but there are no submissions in this matchup. Panther potentially hurt. Electric chair. Spun into a powerbomb by Kong. 1, 2, no, reversed. What a reversal by Samantha Panther. Spirited non-title contest. Panther looking to earn the respect of the women's champion. Perhaps a future title fight. We saw #1 contender crowned for the men's world championship in our previous matchup. Congratulations to Kenny Omega. Awesome Kong. Looking to make an example of Samantha Panther here, who is tapping furiously. Look at her go. Samantha tapping to no avail. If she dies, she dies. Still tapping. Look at her little hands go. Oh God, wrenching away. Kong in no hurry to release the hold. Oh God, the screams of agony. Ref's got to check on Samantha Panther, but he's distracted. Where is he? Checking on Mickie James. Tony, get back in the ring. No, I don't think so. I think Kong's a good guy. I'm pretty sure she's a babyface. Good Lord. Mickie James and Samantha Panther are definitely heels. Yeah, if not, she turned today. Yeah. Yeah. Not very sporting. Oh, God. Double stomp on the apron as Samantha Panther tried to roll through. Kong with the adrenaline rush, but her opponent's outside the ring. Pulls her back to her feet. Oh, no, not yet. Mickie James trying to help Samantha Panther out. Gets kicked into the crowd. Kong turns her attention to James. World's strongest slam. Picks up deadlift powerbomb. Kong got the referee in that one. I don't know. I honestly don't know. The resilience of the athletes here in Strong Style Wrestling. Not to be duplicated anywhere. Kong distracted. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. This is a no DQ match. The only place the pinfall can occur is in the ring. This thing's gonna continue. Kong wailing away on Mickie James, the manager of Samantha Panther. 5 stars and a bullet. Ooh, that's pretty high too. As long as it's above 5,000. I think it taps out at 5,999. It can't go higher than that. But you can like keep it percolating up there. James now reverses on Kong. Oh! Counters out of it with a cutter. Now she's got a barbed wire wrap bat. Kong back into the ring. Panther drops her. Samantha fighting for all she's worth. Trying to hang in this thing with the world champ. Double stomp by Awesome Kong. Headlock takeover. Wailing away on Panther. Trying to rip her head off. Finally, Kong relents. Misses a knee drop. Panther back to her feet. Charges at Kong. Body press takes her down. Kong covers up. Gets taken over. Pulled back to her feet. Off the ropes. Big hip toss. Drops the knee, center of the ring. Oh yeah, they can pin, but it's like the only way to win. They just have to choose to do a pin instead of a submission maneuver. Kong back to that crossface. Countered out by Panther. Both of these women laying it all on the line. Samantha Panther for the opportunity, perhaps, to become #1 contender, perhaps earn a future title shot against Awesome Kong, and Kong establishing her dominance of the women's division, snapping the ankle of Panther, but it doesn't end the match. Dodges the bell shot. Does Panther. Roll through. 1. No. Kong kicks out. Thrown over the ropes by Panther and tumbling to the floor as the women's champion. What a contest. Kong going back up. Panther's dead. I mean, she's pretty close. Mickie James up on the apron. Got to keep an eye on her there, ref. Oh, Mickie James now sporting the women's title. Hang on, Tony Khan just took a bump. Oh, he's okay, he's okay. Oh, belted with the ring bell. Is Panther. Pile driver by Kong. Hit her. Kong checking with the referee, wasting time. Mickie James looking to steal the belt for her client, Samantha Panther. Mind games being played with Kong here in this non-title fight. This match could have been over several times now due to the submission attempts. As a mild ECW chant breaks out. Oh no! Samantha breaks the hold and Awesome Kong goes out to the apron. Stomping away on Samantha. Pulling her out to the floor. Kong establishing dominance, center of the ring. Panther pretending she meant to go outside and grabs that ladder. Yeah, drop kicks the ladder. I know. It's hard to get the matches to end at a peak, you know what I mean? They started to like, we've seen it all. Let's go. Crossface with the ring bell on the floor. That's getting the crowd back. Or at least slowing down the descent. Countered out of it. Fight's got into the ring, ladies. He does have questionable AI, but I absolutely applaud all of the hard work that's gone into every single one of the games. It's crazy to me the amount of like customization and different things you can achieve in their little engine here. Oh, absolutely. It's so charming. I was just saying because I did a six-sided. Well, the first show I did was all cage matches because the territory said they love cage matches, right? So I was trying to do variations of that, like different style of cage, So I did a six-sided ring, 6 sides of steel cage match, and during it I was like, how did M. Dickey make a better TNA game than TNA? Like it's all sitting right here. It was wild. As this crossface continues. I don't know. That's a good question. It seems like one of those too good to be true type of properties to begin with, but we'll see. Sandman's in 2K24. I don't know. If he signed his rights away there, they seem to do like exclusivity. Oh my God! German into the ring by Kong. Now follow her in there and pin her. Kong with the flaming nightstick. Kong with the ring bell. Kong with a chance to end the match. Yeah, I was going to say, okay, so he was a time exclusive. Okay. Who knows? Who knows? I hope that project isn't dead in the water. But who knows? Panther tapping out to no avail. There she goes. Hold broken. Desperate for any advantage. Knee strikes by Kong. In the clutch. Samantha Panther gets some distance with a drop kick. I can't believe this fight is still going. We're headed towards 15 minutes now. Okay, but what theme song does Sandman have in 2K24? Just some like weird generic. Is the weird generic ECW one that they had that wasn't even close to Enter Sandman? Just like guitar riff number 4 off of like a music library CD, you know? The 2D version was better. Samantha Panther again tapping out, but it does not count. Kong trying to make a splint and break the arm at the same time. Tony Khan just gives up. Just gives up. Roll through. The most violent non-title match we've had in this company's history. Not even fully a number 1 contendership match. Just a fight. And what a fight. Battling over the nightstick now. Panther rolling to the floor. Getting some words of encouragement from Mickie James, perhaps. Tony Khan trying to get the fight back into the ring. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Enter Sandman by Metallica was like his theme in ECW and stuff. Like he'd come through the crowd to that. It would take like 5 minutes. He'd like share beers with people. It was a whole thing. It was like his whole vibe was coming out to Enter Sandman and taking forever to walk down to the ring. So I would assume that there's just some not even close / didn't even bother to make it sound like Enter Sandman version in 2K24. Just because, you know, they wouldn't want to pay Metallica for those rights. Off the ropes, go behind by Kong. Got the adrenaline pumping. Samantha Panther dazed. Kong taking a second to appreciate the violence to come. Scoops her up. World's strongest slam. 1, 2, 3. Your champion triumphant. Drinks a beer, then smashes his face with it, then walks around. Yeah, see, that's classic. Yep. That's a Sandman move. Chugs a beer, crushes the can over his forehead. Absolutely. A stellar non-title match where Kong pins Samantha Panther. Her skill went up. There we go. Kong's a huge baby face now. Have you ever heard of a wrestler called Pac from All American Wrestling? Yeah, we sold him the contract. Well, I think I could do the gimmick better, so why don't I become our version of him? I think this is Kofi Kingston is coming to me and being, I want to be Pac. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Great, let's show them how it's done. Anything they can do, I can do better. Sure, buddy. You want to be Pac? You're Pac now, Kofi. You got it. You got it. Okay, let's go nuts then. You want to be part of the show? We'll make you part of the show, Kofi. They added Stone Cold's Disturbed theme and had Metallica in the last one or two. That was menu music, so that's weird if they couldn't. It might be a different, I don't know, it might be different rights. It might be, you know what I mean? Like menu music versus entrance theme versus, you know what I mean? Like what it's used for, how often it's heard in game, etc., etc. Who knows? It's probably super complicated. Okay, so Kong eventually beating Samantha Panther there. I don't really know what to do because we got a pay-per-view coming up. Let's do maybe Mickie James versus Awesome Kong for the belt. Just because we need contenders. Okay, so main event, I want to do a 4-way elimination now for the TV title. Okay. So everybody grab a corner. Barbara, you can go ahead and... Rule set. Elimination. Lenient. Pinfalls only. No count out. Props. We're going to do 20 weapons. They're going to be inside the ring. They're going to be large gifts. Large gifts, everybody. Large gifts. Okay. Defend title, because we're going to put the TV belt on the line. Cast of characters. AJ's not in this, but Cody Rhodes is in. So Edge is already an established contender, so we're going to leave them there. And then I was going to add Jon Moxley. And I was going to add Kofi Kingston. In their new I Dress Like Pac look. Love it. Okay. So, for the script. Nothing. Because, like, if I do the introduction, she's only going to introduce 2 people. So let's just get it done. Okay. It's an elimination. Pins only. You can use weapons. We're going to put them in the ring for you. TV belt on the line. All these people here. Let's do it. 4-way elimination for the TV title. Your main event. Out first, sporting his new look, Kofi Kingston. Imitating another superstar, Pac, whose contract we sold to All American Wrestling for like $200,000. It's funded most of our shows since. Out comes your TV champ, Cody Rhodes, with his trademark rubber chicken. I gotta go through everybody's profile and give everyone a unique theme song. Because it says it's like 78 of them or something like that. MSN says, Enter Salmon by Metallica isn't featured in his entrance. It's also notable the ECW legend doesn't come to the ring from the crowd. Yeah, that was a big thing too. He came out through the crowd. All right, presents being unwrapped. Kofi Kingston doing a Pac impression just looks like Booker T to me. But that's just me. And now comes Mox, fresh from contending for the world title. Oh, Kofi Kingston having a smoke before the fight. And we are underway, 4-way elimination. Cody Rhodes' TV title on the line. Coming off of a double countout or a countout win, I think, against, let me just check here. Edge won by countout at the pay-per-view. So this is his rematch. Okay. From Bootios to smoking. Right? What a mixed message he's sending. He certainly has changed his attitude. What a bastard. The bastard Kofi. All right, everybody grab a gift and unwrap it. Let's see what we got. An orange. That's an orange. Got a dumbbell. Reminds me I got to work out after this is done. I don't have the Undertaker on the roster, but they're absolutely on they're on All American Wrestling's roster, I think. Who do we have on the roster not booked? Oh, a bunch of people. I have a pretty big roster that didn't get a chance on this card, but I try to cycle them in and out, like sort of alternating weeks. Oh no, we're burning the presents. We need those. Yeah, we got Edge on there. So this is Edge currently doing a headlock on Cody Rhodes, the TV champion, who just got blown up. Jon Moxley is the other contender, and the gentleman that he's fighting is Kofi Kingston, who has now stolen Pac's gimmick. I don't think there's a Sandman in the game, unfortunately. Also, what's going on? Another good username. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. What's up? How are things? Got a claim, man? Right? That's what I said before. Yeah, Kofi Kingston doing Pac's gimmick. I thought when he first approached me about it was Booker T. He's just like Booker T, but a little shorter. This is a 4-way elimination match, by the way. Pinfalls only. Cody Rhodes' television title on the line. A wild main event. Sandman at home. We've got Moss Man. We've got Silt Man. We've got Dirt Boy. Yep, I do got the Dudleys as well. I have actually the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardy Boys. Except Edge and Christian just broke up. Christian went heel. They didn't like turn on each other. He just cut a promo and went heel because he can't help himself. Half crab with that present and that dumbbell by the bastard Kofi. Spin kick misses wildly. We're going to see 3 falls in this one. It is an elimination match. Oh! Impaler DDT out of the present. Pinfalls only to earn an elimination in this one. Last man standing. is going to be your television champion. Title currently held by Cody Rhodes. Edge getting a quick pump on. Yeah, just that one arm. Crowd loving it. Oh, one-winged angel by Cody Rhodes. Moxley escapes. Head scissor takeover by Rhodes. Yeah, unmodded playthrough for sure. I don't know, like, I'm not intimately familiar with how the game goes, so I like experiencing it as is before I start digging around for how I can change it. Oh, big butterfly suplex. That might be his version of the paradigm shift in this one. Oh, clatters him with that chunk of stairs. Crowd loving this thing. Still has it as a finish? Okay. Oh, blunt force trauma to Cody Rhodes as well. Kofi all over Edge. Northern Lights. 2. Oh, Edge kicks it 2. The bastard Kofi almost earning the first elimination. Roll up now. No! Cody Rhodes was hip tossed onto the pile. Pin broken up. What a wild brawl in your main event. And it's nowhere near done. Cody Rhodes with a fan sign. Oh no, that's just perhaps a part of a packaging of some sort. Oh God, someone's hurt. Everyone's hurt. That woo work? I did not hear a woo. 1 second. Sorry about that. Maybe 1 second. Should be set up. Yeah. My apologies, friend. It was low, but it worked? Okay. Yeah, the game itself is pretty loud. I can tell. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. Boy, oh boy. Edge is eliminated first! In shocking fashion. There we go. I'm going to pull down the sound a little bit. Better? Maybe we should take time to make new retires for them. Yeah, it's definitely early days, or like ENC, like the tag team of Edge and Christian era Edge for sure. Like 98, 99. My favorite era, not my favorite era, but like one of the best eras for me as a growing Edge fan, or in clocking his career, was the SmackDown 6 era. What a time to be alive that was. Cody Rhodes slowing things down, trying to hang in there, retain his title. He's got to outlast Jon Moxley and the bastard Kofi. I'm going to change his name later to the bastard Kofi, like once I've done this show. Back in goes Rhodes. Back and forth they go. We are Strong Style Wrestling, the default roster for which was a lot of TNA and ECW talent, basically. So we're a melding of that, and then I just picked up a few people here and there that kind of seem to be AEW talent-ish. So we're sort of that genre, like prominent second place. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bastardville. He wasn't quite in there at the time, I guess. Like at the time the roster for this game was set, I feel like he would have been in AEW, so that's why they threw him on this side of things. Yeah, I've just been doing Strong Style the whole time. Or no, actually I started the very first week. I think I started with Maple Leaf Grappling and then went bankrupt after like a month and then got fired, obviously, and they're like, okay, I guess I'll just try booking mode again. And now I'm in Strong Style Wrestling, and now I think I'm okay. Jon Moxley to the cover! 1! No! Cody escapes at 1. Almost guaranteed a new television champion there. The only elimination thus far is Edge. Oh God, Aubrey just blew herself up. Referee seems to have recovered. Seems to need a moment here, does Aubrey, to gather her wits about her. And she grabs another present. That could be dangerous. If it starts ticking, put it down, Aubrey. No, this is a pinfall-only elimination matchup. The reason I'm doing that is I found the submissions result in flash finishes too often. Like, they end matches way too quickly. Like, all of a sudden, they'll be like, stretch, stretch, and then someone will scream and it'll be over. So, for today, I'm experimenting with different rule sets that help us get our match rating up, because, like it or not, this game is about popping that 5-star rating. So turning off submissions so that they can still happen, but they don't end the match, and allowing for the pinfalls to be the only way to end the match, allows for a further opportunity for the match to be good, and it's not so good for Cody Rhodes, who's been eliminated. A new television champion to be crowned, Jon Moxley or the Bastard Kofi. Aubrey getting rid of Cody Rhodes from the ring, making sure he leaves now that he's been properly eliminated. Even though he's protesting, Jon Moxley tapping Kofi, but it's not going to count. Nothing helps him. Tapping away. It does nothing. Cody back into the ring. No business being here, the former champ. Oh, God, Kofi's in trouble. Jon Moxley, currently the uncrowned television champion. Aubrey distracted. Cody Rhodes distracted. Get him out of there, ref. Moxley to the cover! 1, 2! The Bastard Kofi escapes. Aubrey still distracted by trying to get Cody Rhodes out of the ringside area. Looks stressed out. Looks like she's going to go work out and have a smoke. Is Aubrey Edwards. Oh, God. Flaming cardboard to the face of Kofi. Yeah, I kind of barely heard that woo still. That might just be a blurb problem. Let me try one. That was a little louder. I'll check my settings, y'all. Armbar. Gonna do damage, but not gonna end the matchup. As another fight heads toward the 15-minute mark here. A lot on the line for these two gentlemen. Oh, just wrenching away and snapping the wrist of the Bastard Kofi, but it's still not gonna win him the title. Moxley with the adrenaline pumping, though. Kofi misses the Trouble in Paradise. Cartwheel out of the way. Double underhook. Death Rider. 1, 2, 3. We've got a new TV champion. Jon Moxley. A perfect television championship 4-man elimination match. Congratulations to the new champ. A perfect television championship match. Just throwing that out there. Perfect. That's quite the adjective. You pop those P's while I say it. Perfect. Okay. New TV champ. Edge suffered considerably from being the losing participant. I mean, there's going to be 3 of them. Cody Rhodes has emerged for some credit after scoring an elimination, sure. Kofi Kingston, some credit for going to the end in his new persona as the Bastard Kofi. Strong Style has strengthened their following in Northwest America after setting a new attendance record of 8,800 fans. And that's our show. Let's send it off. Let's see how we're doing. Ba-boom! Still on top of the pile. Oh, we made 80, almost 90 grand. How much did we spend? Ooh, are we going to make money on the show? Oh, we're going to make money on the show. Yeah, a little bit of money on the show. Okay, 4th week of July, 2000. I'm looking at the time. I mean, we got to go here, right? We love bodybuilders and we hate vanilla midgets. I don't know what that means. All American Wrestling have toppled Rising Sun Parisi in Iran after drawing 6,600 fans. Daniels is upset. Okay, let me make some notes. Notes. Daniels hates short people. Okay. Just Incredible can't do anything because he's drunk. Okay. JC Incredible drunk. I mean, he's not going to be available to choose. I don't have to do anything there. Uh-oh. Lance Storm's association with Justin Credible has had a negative effect on his stamina. Oh, the Impact players are blowing up. Cody Rhodes' contract expires next week. Okay. So this will be his last appearance, perhaps. Lita's feud with Mickie James appears to have lost momentum. Okay. Masahiro Chono has defeated Abdul the Butcher to become the new international champion of Rising Sun Puroresu. Congratulations, Chono. All right, who are we talking to? We're interested in bringing Kylie Barrier to Weekend Warriors. Okay, Dana White. How much? 26.6. See if we can get 50. If I can get 50 or higher, we'll go for it. Not for sale. Hate short people, love strong people. Okay. What about 2,900? No, I'm good. I'll keep doing this. What would you say to 31? No. No, I'm good. What would you say to 36? No, I'm good. What would you say to 40? Again, if they hit 50, yes. I'll hire somebody else. There we go. See you later. Okay. So, let's check the roster. Credible showed up, no condition to perform. What else? Oh, Daniels was upset being left off the show. So everyone else is okay. Everyone else can do what we need. No Kenny Omega again. Oh, he's only part-time, that's why. So he's only available every couple of weeks or whatever. So even if he had... Wait. I can't do the world title match then. I got to do it next week. Ugh. All right, Bruiser Brody, you get the title shot instead. Because we're going into a pay-per-view, and there's no way I'm not putting the world title on the line. It's just the way it is. Sorry, bud. Okay, Daniels, you can go in the first matchup then. Hang on one sec. Let me do something here. What does this button show me? What does this button show me? You there, what do you do? Yes, you. Okay, match list, properties. That thing. Let's do that. 1 second. Match list. Aha! Okay. Ye old match list, like we used to have on the old one. Okay, so, as you can see my notes there. Daniels was upset about being left out the pay-per-view. How come I went away? Wait a minute. OBS. There we go. It's still there. So what I'm going to do is take a look at our roster behind us here and the text file we're using, which I can drag to a separate monitor. Holy moly, that's fun. So I'll probably put middle of the show. Can't you show me more? Hang on. There we go. So middle of the show here, I'll probably put a #1 contender match for the TV belts. I'll probably put the TV title on the line in the opener. And maybe the tag team belt too, because then we can do like women's and world at the end. Bookending with title fight, middle of the show, #1 contender fight for the TV, because we just did the world one. We're still giving Kenny Omega his fight. He will get the winner of Bruiser Brody AJ Styles when Kenny Omega shows back up. Okay, so that's all technically taken care of. Let's put Christopher Daniels into this one. I'm just booking the show, by the way. I'm not running the pay-per-view today. I'm just taking a look at our roster and seeing who's here and who we want to use, and just booking everything together. So Moxley is our new champion, so we need to put them here. I kind of want to run him and him and the bastard Kofi again, because they lasted until the end. So let's do that. I'm not writing down any stipulations because when I book it next week, I'm gonna do all of that in the moment. Because it's just gonna feel right to like look at the roster and then look at the stipulations and see what we can do. You know. Rematch clause. Well, tell you what, we'll put him in the #1 contendership match for sure. No automatic rematches. It's kind of, hit and miss. So we'll put him in that. That at least keeps him in the mix of it. Versus Rude and Aries, that's the Dirty Heels. Those are our tag team champions, so we need the contenders there. So we need a babyface team to face the tag champs. Let's go Sabu and RVD. Even though the crowd started to turn on, or that particular crowd started to turn on Sabu last week. We'll give them a tag title shot. Okay, so we got the women's, the world, the TV, the tag, at least a triple threat. So we have a babyface, a heel. Let's do another baby. Oh, we haven't had, you know what? Let's do a singles match with Sting. Haven't had him on the show in a bit. I'm going to Sting versus Raven. We're going to do, they like big people, do they? No problem. We'll do Lance Storm versus the Great Khali. Let's see what else we can do here. Bruiser Brody's in the main event. They'll appreciate that because he's a big boy. Let's do... Oh, Samoa Joe's a new babyface. That's a good one. Samoa Joe versus Abyss. More beef. And then let's put a women's match here. Let's do... Okay, so Saraya and Samantha Panther... Or sorry, who's your partner? Okay, Mickie James and Samantha Panther are partners. Okay. So Mickie and Samantha versus... Oh, I can't do Mickie and Samantha. Son of a gun! Samantha and Saraya is the other sort of association. Like the three of them sort of together. Against Kylie, and I'm going to go Holly Holm. Because Kylie and Velvet Sky were a team, and then they're feuding. So, just to get some... just to break things up and to put some different types of matches. Again, I haven't done any stipulations yet, and I'll figure that out later. Okay, so Daniels, Cody Rhodes. Let's make this another four-way. Let's do Danielson. Hang on one second. Whoa! Back it up, back it up. Sorry, I'm on two different screens at the same time now. Bryan Danielson. Danielson. Come here, you. And then one last contender here. Who else can we add? We have two baby faces. We need another heel. I kind of want to do a bit of a wild card and putting Bray Wyatt in here. I don't know if I want to do this as another elimination or just a first fall, but if I can get this to mirror the main event that we just produced, I'll be really happy. And then we need something here. Just something here. We got the Dudleys free. Oh, okay, let's do someone's facing Kevin Owens. Who that person is, let's take a peek. Daniels is involved. Kenny Omega's not here. Danielson's involved. Sting's involved. Kofi's involved. I'm thinking Great Sasuke. Yeah, I'm going to go Great Sasuke unless they're... Yep. Both greats are on the show. Great Sasuke coming off that huge win against Raven. Great Khali's on the show. Coming off that huge... I don't know if he won. Let me just double check here. Because we did in India, we did Great Khali versus Great Sasuke. Battle of the Greats. Sasuke won that one. Taking a look at our previous match listings. Okay. That sets us up for sure for next week. Because we have this pay-per-view to book. 10 matches. So that's why I have filled this whole thing out as best I could. So we have, hang on one second. So starting us off, we're going to open up with a TV title fight. I'm going to rename Kofi's, rename Kofi real quick so that it's the Bastard Kofi against Jon Moxley, the new champ. Our tag team division, we just kind of throw people into the contendership role. So Rude and Aries, the Dirty Heels, are taking on Sabu and RVD, the High Flyers, for the tag belts. Then we'll do Lance Storm, Great Khali. Bit of a style clash there, but should be interesting. Samojo Abyss, because again, the area of the country that we're in doesn't like vanilla midgets. So we're trying to put beefy people on the show. A #1 contendership match for the television title between Christopher Daniels, Cody Rhodes, Bryan Danielson, and Bray Wyatt. 1 second, actually. Let me unlock that. Whoa, that's weird. Hang on. That's so strange. What is that C over there for? Hang on. Is that real? You're making stuff up. Yeah, that stuff's not real. There we go. It's adjusted now. Okay. Where was I? So yeah, we're doing that #1 contendership match. Following that, like to do a good singles with Sting. So we'll do, because he's immensely popular. So Sting and Raven. He doesn't even need to show up on our weekly TV. He just needs to show up when it counts, and that is our pay-per-view. From the women's division, we're doing Saraya teaming with Samantha Panther versus Kylie Barrier and Holly Holm. We're going to do Great Sasuke, Kevin Owens in a lead up to the women's world title fight between Mickie James and Awesome Kong. And then the big main event, Bruiser Brody, AJ Styles, since Kenny Omega is apparently unable to attend his own title fight. So he will get the winner of that one when it's all said and done. Okay. Oh, the width of this also changes depending on what screen I'm on. That also makes sense to me now. Okay, that's why it's doing what it's doing. So this is the pay-per-view we are going to book. I wish I could pre-book it in the game and then just run it for y'all. But it looks like we have to do it on the fly, as it were. Or as it happens. Why did it go away again? That's very strange. Are you good now? There we go. So we have this July pay-per-view coming up. I'm looking around at my clock. I think we're good for today. Because we're going to start with a pay-per-view next week. That's going to take us into August. And then we're going to have 3 weeks of television again. And then another pay-per-view. So I tend to do like a couple weeks of TV or a pay-per-view and a week of TV per stream. I don't have the time to run the full pay-per-view right now. Which is why I'm taking my time to book it and talk about it. That's why I'm vamping. Okay, so match list is secure. Let's back out of all this. Back out of this. And in the editor, there we go. Amazing. The bastard Kofi. All right. So they're going to get a TV title shot against Moxley. Let's see how we're doing here overall. Okay, AJ's like fantastic stats. Kenny Omega's strength's pretty far down there. 80, 62, 70. I think we're doing okay overall. I don't want to futz with too much stuff in there because that's the editor, not the actual game. But now that we're here, there they are, the bastard Kofi. They're all set. Credible can't work. Kofi's a little beat up, but he and Jon Moxley are going to put on a hell of a fight. I could have sworn he had it on his shoulder. Yeah, okay, cool. It's random. Just checking. Okay, let me check contract-wise. Cody's done after this. Bubba Ray's almost done. 4 weeks. Ironclad. Samoa Joe's almost done. Kali, we only hired part-time anyway. Or for a short amount of time anyway. Okay, I'm fine with all that. Let's check the contracts of other people. Like Tanahashi, for instance. Okay. Maple Leaf Grappling. Oh yeah, Owen didn't want to work with us, eh? Not at the moment. I'll try it. If I can bring him in and Cody Rhodes slips out, I think I'm okay there. I would slide Owen Hart right into that role as like one of our top heels. He's also technically cheaper. What do you say? You want me to commit to 33 weeks and you need to pay me what my future self would earn? That doesn't make any sense to me because I am paying you what your future self would earn because we're setting the terms right now. I'll do what I always do. Give you health insurance. How's that? We haven't forgotten Strong Star Ribbon for stealing Northwest USA from Maple Leaf Grappling. Why do you have such loyalty? You don't even have a contract with them. Fair enough. Super Lucha Libre, that's WCW. I can get Malenko. He's too tiny. Cobra Moon. I think that's Thunder Rosa. Scott Hall for 3,300, huh? I'll wait a couple weeks, see how that's going. There you go. Rocco was asking about D'Lo Brown earlier. There he is. And Rikishi. There he is. Gangrel. You know what? Let's maybe pick up Alexa Bliss. See if we can. Working for Strong Style Wrestling? What do you think? 30 weeks, 2,400. What do you think? Way too heavily in my favor. How? Okay, slightly less time. Take a month off. That's true, I do have a lot of people. Not creative control. How about health insurance? Welcome to the squad. Okay, we signed Alexa Bliss. Let's get her on the show. Okay. Boink. Boink. No offense, Samantha Panther or Kylie Barrier, but your days are now numbered because I have an actual wrestler to take your spot. Okay, so looking quickly at my card here, I'm going to use Alexa Bliss as a surprise partner for Kylie Barrier. So instead of Kylie Barrier, Holly Holm, it'll be Kylie Barrier and Alexa Bliss. The Bliss Barrier. Okay. We now have 42 staff. I also kind of wanted 42 people on the staff because I can't help it. Love that number. It's the answer. What's this mean? Whoa! Most popular brands. There isn't a 10th brand. Only these 9. You got it. We're crushing it. 94 to 92. I guess that's satisfaction, because it's not like I have 94% of the market share or anything like that. That's just hanging out. Whoa! What? Tag team title history. Lightweight history. What is this? Television title history. World title history. Booking history. Oh, that's me. Okay, so I started... What? Started Hollywood? No. They were in charge of Strong Style Wrestling, was Paul Heyman. And then now Conrad is. Youngest wrestlers. Oldest wrestlers. Most committed wrestlers. Least committed. Oh, Conrad's the highest paid. And our champion, Sting, Cody, Kenny. Yeah, it makes sense. Best overall. Most reliable, Tony Khan. Toughest. Yeah, I made the referee crew super tough. Most agile, most skillful, strongest, most popular. Our referee crew is super popular. That's fun. I didn't know all the history of your federation was in there in that database. All right, I'm set for the day. I did it. It happened. I'm just trying to retrace my steps. Yeah, we're good. Let me get my big dumb face front and center. So I can thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody out there chill vibes and a wish for clear skies. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G. This guy right here, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. I will be back Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time as we rocket toward the future and toward the inevitable end of Starfield. Till such time, I hope you have a great weekend. Shout out to, hang on, let me scroll way up here. Shout out to Uwu for swinging by. Shout out to Rocco for swinging by. Indie Game Fan for swinging by. Another good username. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Thanks for chatting with me. Appreciate y'all. If you like what you saw here, let me put my socials out there. Come hang. Come interact. We got Discord. Come join Rad's Pad. We got merch. Check that out. We got a wish list to help out the stream. All those things, if you feel so inclined. Even if you don't, thanks for hanging. And hopefully I'll see you next week. Let's find somebody to spread a little love to on our way out of here. There we go. Let's get that done. All right, thanks, y'all. Why didn't that work? Gasp. 1 second. Maybe I can do it this way instead. Ah! So many letters. Okay. Did that do it? Oh! Okay, she doesn't allow raids, that's why. Okay, no, let's raid over here then. My bad. Okay. Off we go. Ta-ta for now.